Is it time to buy or sell Tidal ETF Trust 2 YieldMax NVDA ETF? In this video, we will explore Tidal ETF Trust 2 YieldMax NVDA in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Wednesday, the 27th of August, 2025, and we are here now to provide you with an even more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, like this video, and activate the notification bell to stay informed about our latest analyses. You won't want to miss any important updates that could affect your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Leverage the capabilities of AI to obtain free price predictions and in-depth analyses for any one of 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please be aware that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be interpreted as financial advice. Since the 22nd of August, 2025, our system has identified Tidal ETF Trust 2 YieldMax NVDA as a sell candidate, assigning it a score of -2.60. Now let's examine the ETF's performance during this time frame. Surprisingly, the ETF has outperformed our system's predictions, achieving a gain of 1.61%. This equates to an average return of 0.40% each day since it was designated as a sell candidate. The exchange-traded fund is currently situated in the midst of a weak upward trend in the short term, and an additional rise within this trend appears to be imminent. The present 3-month trend indicates a potential change of approximately 9.16% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from 6.38% to 16.76%. In terms of the longer horizon, our 12-month analysis predicts a projected change of -39.59%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary between -68.41% and -38.12% over the upcoming year. In practical terms, this would place the future price within the range of $5.38 to $10.54. Our latest daily update for Tidal ETF Trust E YieldMax NVDA includes the headline Green Day on Wednesday for Tidal ETF Trust E YieldMax NVDA ETF after gaining approximately 687/10,000%. The Tidal ETF Trust E YieldMax NVDA ETF price increased by approximately 687/10,000% on the last trading day, which was Wednesday, the 27th of August 2025, rising from $17.03 to $17.04. It has now gained for 4 consecutive days. It will be intriguing to see whether it continues this upward trend or takes a brief pause in the coming days. During the last trading day, the ETF fluctuated by 1.42%, with a day low of $16.86 and a day high of $17.10. The price has experienced some volatility during this period, resulting in a loss of approximately 4.59% over the last 2 weeks. Trading volume also increased on the last day, along with the price, which is a positive technical indicator, with a total of 1 million more shares traded compared to the previous day. In total, 4 million shares were exchanged, amounting to around $65,920,000. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the ETF was $26.83, while the lowest price was $12.46. Currently, the price is 36.49% or $9.79 below the 52-week high, and 46.36% or $14.73 below the all-time high reached on June 20th, 2024, when the price peaked at $31.77. NVDY, the YieldMax NVDA Option Income ETF, is once again in the spotlight ahead of Nvidia's earnings. It is trading at approximately $16.90 compared to a year-to-date high of nearly $17.20, while boasting an exceptionally high distribution yield. Recent analyses underscore the fund's attractiveness to those seeking income, as well as advisors focused on creating yield-heavy retirement portfolios. However, analysts caution about the trade-offs. NVDY employs synthetic covered call-like strategies that generate significant cash distributions, but these strategies also cap upside potential and leave holders vulnerable to much of Nvidia's downside. In the short term, Nvidia's earnings and any subsequent volatility are likely to influence NVDY's price movements. A strong earnings report from Nvidia could enhance overall sentiment. However, NVDY would likely underperform compared to Nvidia's rally due to its options overlay. Conversely, A disappointing earnings report could lead to sharp declines, although this might be partially mitigated by near-term distributions. Elevated headline yields can attract inflows and provide support for the ETF, but they also raise concerns regarding potential net asset value stress and the sustainability of payouts. Over the long term, NVDY can function as a tactical income vehicle for cautious investors or retirees seeking yield. Nevertheless, it is unlikely to keep pace with Nvidia's capital appreciation, particularly if Nvidia continues to benefit from secular AI tailwinds. Ongoing outperformance by Nvidia could render NVDY an underperforming proxy, while continued distribution generation may help maintain total return appeal for income-focused strategies. The following signals have been identified for Tidal ETF Trust YieldMax NVD. There are mixed signals in the exchange-traded fund today. The Tidal ETF Trust 2 YieldMax NVD ETF has a buy signal from the short-term moving average. However, the long-term average indicates a general sell signal. As the long-term average is positioned above the short-term average, this creates a general sell signal for the ETF, leading to a more negative outlook. If the ETF experiences further gains, it will encounter resistance from the long-term moving average at $17.22. Conversely, if it declines, support can be found from the short-term average at $16.77. A breakout above the long-term average would trigger another buy signal, whereas a drop below the short-term average would reinforce the sell signal and strengthen the overall negative trend. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top point on Tuesday, August 12, 2025, and since then, it has decreased by 5.12%. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Additionally, a sell signal is currently present from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. Notably, volume is rising alongside the price, which is considered a favorable technical signal. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, sell signal. Pivots, sell signal from 12 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 5 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal from 4 days ago. Long-term moving average, sell signal from 11 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages, buy signal from 7 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, sell signal from 11 days ago. The long-term moving average, sell signal from 42 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages, buy signal from 38 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Tidal ETF Trust 2 YieldMax NVD. Tidal ETF Trust 2 YieldMax NVD finds support from accumulated volume at $16.93. This level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction is anticipated when the support is tested. This exchange-traded fund exhibits average movements throughout the day, and with solid trading volume, the risk is deemed to be medium. Over the past day, the ETF fluctuated by 240 cents between its high and low, which accounts for 1.42%. In the last week, the ETF experienced a daily average volatility of 2.16%. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Tidal Exchange-Traded Fund Trust 2 YieldMax NVD. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Tidal Exchange-Traded Fund Trust 2 YieldMax NVD is at $17.06. If you don't own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the ETF, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Tidal Exchange-Traded Fund Trust 2 YieldMax NVD encounters its first support level at $16.93. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. We currently hold a negative evaluation for this exchange-traded fund, and there has been no stop-loss established. Is Tidal ETF Trust 2 YieldMax NVD ETF a good buy? Tidal ETF Trust 2 YieldMax NVD has several concerning signals, and we anticipate that it will likely continue to perform poorly in the coming days or weeks. Therefore, we maintain a negative evaluation of this ETF. After assessing the volatility and movements during the last trading day, our analysis indicates that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Thursday, August 28, we expect Tidal ETF Trust 2 YieldMax NVD to open lower by approximately 4.33 cents, starting at $17. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on the information from StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the exchange-traded fund. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the exchange-traded fund? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at Stock Invest.